So, welcome back to Wee Little Bad Dreams. What? That's what we're playing, right? Wee Bad Dreams? We're just in a room. Oh, there's a corridor here. What? Illuminati! Ever since Ben said that, I can't stop seeing it.
This seems to be a more posh section of the boat.
You never stop seeing the Illuminati once you think about them.
Yeah. I was just moving my mouse off the screen. Sorry, viewers.
Yeah, this is the ladies' part of the ship.
It follows you.
Illuminati.
Chair?
Chair-chan.
I have to remember how this game works now. Run, jump, squat, interact.
Box couldn't.
I don't know why I did this.
You climb bookcase, Sam.
I guess so. Oh yeah, light. Whoa.
Light boom.
It's
You
locked.
need a key.
Only a master of unlocking can unlock this.
You need the red key.
Mate, I reckon you should be able to just jam your hand in there and just like flick the little like prongs inside yourself.
Yeah, just you with your little hand. Can I pull this painting off?
I was gonna say, it's like covered with a curtain or something.
Yeah, someone's covered it. It's usually what you do when someone just dies. But obviously it's kind of half covered, so it makes me think that that's going to come off at some point. Also, check out that fugly bastard in the middle. And who puts a fucking just a picture of an eye staring at you on your wall? The cult, I guess. Yeah, the cult, I guess. Tick, 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 tick.
The painting might be a spoiler for the second game.
Maybe.
How dare you?
There's too many mannequins. It upsets me. The fact that I thought she was standing right by the door looking at me there, like...
Is she humming?
That sounds of it.
Yeah, she is.
For some reason, I get the feeling that this woman is not malicious, but I could be completely wrong. I just assume she won't kill me. Despite my heart going nuts. Maybe she will. Maybe she'll stab me. Stuff me. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't disturb her, no.
Okay.
Hair
Stuff my belly full of soot. Lady, you're gonna have a hard time with that crack mirror.
Oh man, it adds to the ambience.
It's the Sheikah clan. Looks like one of those.
I noticed she's not as fat as the others.
Probably eats less children. What do you want? I mean, it's a carb-inducing diet eating children. Ooh, the bed's all squishy. There's that little child again. There's the cult. So she's like the one that looks after the children and like is overly protective and kills them.
She just runs them all.
Okay. Down you go.
The key!
Yeah, I saw it, but she's gonna come. Also, there's a painting missing from that wall, so that's kind of interesting.
No, you're safe for now.
But the sound, it was heavily implied. She's not humming anymore. Pick up one of these shards too, so I can stabby.
Stabby.
Just saying, there's ample opportunity to pick up stabbing weapons in this game. You can't make firearms, just small stabbing weapons.
Oh, she's moved.
You wait here, Guy. I'm going to destroy her property.
Little shit.
Quick, take me into the looking glass world. Now, that's what I would expect there to be a weapon. Like, you take a shot in the mirror. Oh, I can hear the humming in the background now. Man, she's sure quick for a lady in a kimono.
She is. Where'd she go? Oh, I don't like it.
Whoop.
See, unlike the other people that tried to attack you, she's playing the waiting game.
She's gonna be in the shadow, just pull a hand out. I don't know, that one guy with the pipe. That was a long play. You know, he stuck his hand into the pipe.
Yeah.
Well, it would be weird if she's in here. Is that her?
Mannequin.
I think you'll find she can be wherever she wants to be.
Oh no, she's like Ringu. She's got Ringu powers. Leave me alone.
There she is.
Go away, Ringu.
Yeah.
Get
the hell.
Ooh, that was creepy.
Running is sure tiring. She could come out of doors. Oh, maybe she comes out of mirrors. Like that one JoJo stand. This is a huge room. There's also kind of like dust on the floor that I keep seeing. I don't know if that's anything. I'm gonna just continue to run left because I've never had to run into the far ground in a situation like this. Can I climb these? I think I can.
I'm sure you could. But you don't need to.
There you go, I've solved the problem. Well, the lighting wants me to look at this thing on the desk, so I'm going to do that. Because, you know, game development. Have lights point at the objects. I've got it.
So you said about a mirror shard, you've just got a whole ass mirror.
That's not as deadly as a mirror shard, I have to tell you.
It is to her.
What? We'll soon find out, I guess.
Yep.
Is it like Zelda? You can point light at her and it stuns her.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So while all the guests were obsessed with greed, she's obsessed with vanity. Move to light. Move to the light when it comes up. Or else you dead, motherfucker.
Ah, God!
Where was the light? The light was supposed to turn up.
I don't know, maybe you need to die to her once to prove that you can. So it's important to establish a villain's virility by having them kill one of your characters.
Well, that is true.
You know, apt storytelling. Da 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 da. You got the mirror shield.
Pretty much.
I can't run with shield. Oh, I can run with shield. Maybe I should have done that before. Yeah. There's no light. I was lied to.
You're supposed to come to the foreground a bit.
I'm sure I died there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need to stay in the like wide open area.
I'm
and
too
then head to the
aggressive.
light.
I just ran at her thinking now I have the power. No, my mirror, it does nothing. Oh well. I'm very much a hit my head against the wall kind of gamer, so you know, this suits me well. Can I crap? Nah, whatever, fuck it.
Stay in the middle.
Ah no, Ringu! How did this small child know this would work? Come on, bongo, bongo.
Ooh.
Ah, my little baby legs. Ah. That's good. Ah!
Super spooky.
She was standing in the light fine before, but yeah. Well, that was the fourth. I don't. What's the rule here? Oh, it's destroyed the rule of 3 already. So no, my mirror, my only power.
The rule of double 3.
The rule of double time. Also a valid rule. Ah, now I fight on your level. Quick, eat her! Come at me! No, get in there, bite down her throat, gain her power. If I can eat a small gnome, I can eat a Ringu. Yes, take her power.
Just have a little nibble on that.
Yes!
Could you imagine having your neck chewed out by a small child?
One can only dream that's how it'll end. Now I'm the Ringu. Oh, she did the evil turn. I have become the little nightmare.
Exactly. You are the little nightmare.
I really did gain her power.
Yep.
Oh no, it's like a killer. Am I gonna like rule them now, or am I gonna eat them?
Alright, nothing on this ship can hurt you now, but you can hurt them.
Oh yes, I can take their souls now.
Yep.
Can I? But all I can do is walk. I've lost my ability to jump.
Yeah, this is a cinematic bit.
Haha.
You're not a little snack anymore.
I want them all. Oh yes, I'll never go hungry again.
Nope.
I've got all the meat I could ever want now. That music was very loud. Yeah, let's get out of this place. Although, shouldn't I like die in light now, like the woman did, because I gained her power? Guess it's not like a vampire thing.
No, I don't think it quite works that way.
Very
Could you go
smart.
and free the other kids?
I've lost control now. Just walk up the stairway to heaven.
Yeah.
Come, gnomes, join me. Join me, my gnome army. I can hear them in the background.
Yeah, I was about to say, they'll turn up in a sec.
I mean, you ate one of them, so they hate you.
No, they. It's to assert my dominance. Now they know who their leader is. To be fair, that's probably the thing where if you find all of them, they'll come with you, but if you don't, they don't.
You're kind of right. Depending on how many you've saved before this point, it will depend how many are at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, okay. Did I do well? How many is the... What's the good number?
There's not a huge amount of them. I want to say 20, but I can't remember.
Jesus, 20?
I don't think... Actually, no, it's probably not 20.
Like I say, I can't imagine finding 20. Well, that was a short last act, you're right.
Yep.
We do have the DLC as well. I have no idea how that works.
I mean, that game was cool.
It was pretty funky. It was definitely a walking simulator more than a puzzle solver. There was a few like hints and tricks there. It's definitely that kind of like horror house experience, like a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm not against. Like, I really like Until Dawn, which is the same sort of thing.
Oh, great.
I'd still encourage people to play this for themselves, just so they can immerse themselves in the atmosphere.
I mean, I feel like that should have been the first thing they do. Like, some people will never play these games because they're too creeped out to go through it, and some people just prefer watching people play these sort of games. To me, that kind of goes for everything past Five Nights at Freddy 1. I couldn't bear to play through the Five Nights series past 1 because the tedium of it, not because it scares me, but because it's like there's so much nitty-gritty to it and time management. You kind of just have to play really well, and I just kind of like, it was too much for me, the second game.
I'm playing through Five Nights at Freddy's right now.
What one are you on?
I've just completed one. I did the sixth night, and then I'm playing on night 4 on the second game.
Okay.
So I'm
So-
good alright.
I played the first one, and then I completed the second one. Oh no, I didn't complete the second one because it was just the same. It felt more the same. It might have been because I went straight in from the first one into the second one, and that might have been a bit of a bad mistake because they are so similar, except you need more twitch reflexes for the second one because you're constantly putting that tablet thing up and down, and the light.
I don't know. The second one is all about luck when you get near the end of it.
I think they both are, aren't they? Because there's no chance that you just instantly die, like on some of them.
I mean, on the first game, I found Freddy was the most difficult animatronic to deal with.
And there's this YouTuber I watch who breaks games and looks at the mechanics, and he did a video on Five Nights at Freddy, and he looked at how the actual programming worked for how each of the creatures functioned, because Freddy was one of the ones that functioned that people didn't quite get, because with the wolf, he'll keep coming at you until he reaches the door, and if the door is open you lose, but if the door is closed he'll reset. And Bonnie's like, if you look at her on the camera at certain points she'll reset, but Freddy's one of these ones that you're like, from what I understand it, you're not actually supposed to looking at Freddy is detrimental. Like if you actually watch him.
Actually, I found watching him on the camera stops him from moving so much.
Yeah, but if you look at him on the camera and then move away, he instantly moves or something like that because of his programming. I don't quote me on it, but there was something funny about how he functioned, and he also looked at how Golden Freddy functioned as well, and he was like how he used a random number generator in order to see if he spawned, and he just does that sort of tech stuff, and I find it fascinating.
But Golden Freddy never turned up.
He doesn't.
I had the glitching on the screen, but I never actually saw Golden Freddy.
Yeah, it's very it's a chance within a chance within a chance for Golden Freddy. Like, you have to have that scenario, you have to have this box ticked, and if that box is ticked and these circumstances are fulfilled,
You've got to
there
go
is
to
a
a certain camera and there's a certain poster that appears.
yeah, and then you have the likelihood that he might show up, but that's also a percentage. So it's like really minute, like it's supposed to be super rare. I do like that in horror games. I find like when games put in these ultra rare, you may never see it things in games, I think that's something that only games can do. And it always impresses me when creators are willing to put something in their game they know 90% of their consumers will never see. It's a bold statement. It does make me think, dude, has Little Nightmares done anything like that?
I'm guessing there's loads of secrets in this game.
See, I'll tell you what I think happened in this game, and then Kim can be like, you're wrong.
Well, most of my lore knowledge comes from, oh god, what's his name? It's like
Somebody.
Super Horror Pro on
Yes,
on
the
YouTube.
YouTube sphere or the internet sphere is ripe for people explaining this shit to you. And a lot of times you have to go there because it's minute details that you would never notice.
So yeah,
but,
so most
yeah.
of my knowledge comes from him, so
I mean,
for
games have
those
been,
watching.
it's become like that in games. It's a communal thing. Like, there's a community built up around things like this where you talk about stuff you missed and the community comes together to actually understand it. I find that really wholesome. So I think the children, so I think the gnomes are children. And I think the children are just being like bred on there as a food storage, and I think it's kind of like almost a post-apocalyptic society that lives on boats and they harvest children in order to feed themselves. And you're one that hated like the rafters and decided you're going to make a break for it, but there was also kind of like paranormal shenanigans going on throughout the entire game, so it makes me think that this isn't even the real world, it's like maybe a purgatory or something. So that was my take.
Yeah, I think that's it more or less. Little Nightmares 2, that's out soon, is a prequel to this, so hopefully that'll answer more questions of,
Oh really?
you know,
Oh,
why
it's
she's there in the
prequel.
first place.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get the distinct feeling that the small child, I can't imagine that child being an actual child, the one in the yellow jacket, because just their appearance is a little bit much.
There's a demo out as we speak for a little section of Little Nightmares 2 that shows a new character finding that little girl in a hunter's lodge, which kind of suggests that maybe she was a bit tortured and fucked up.
Well, it's because she is so ridiculously tiny and resilient to things. I don't know. She just stands out as not being a real child, but then I don't know what real children look like in this universe. So, because it's definitely a paranormal universe, because you've got those grotesque fat people that live with like flesh masks and stuff on, and they just seem to keep constantly beating. So yeah, it's the lighthouse. This makes no sense. We
I
were
know
on
it's
a boat.
difficult to see, but you are on the beach.
Sure.
Yeah, but we were on a boat.
This Rapture, it's all Bioshock.
I was thinking that. Time compression. New title screen. So that stairway was to this beach, I guess. The one in the title
Yeah.
screen.
That's not even a boat.
It's not, unless you're on a giant floating turtle.
It might be the top of the boat sitting above the water.
So,
Maybe.
is this DLC? Because there's another staircase there.
I think you have to go to the main menu to access the DLC if you had it.
So that's on top of the boat? So it's like a submarine?
Short answer is I don't know. I'm just guessing.